welcome to week number 2 here in the NFL, and welcome to Sports Talk. I'm Mike Yellick. He's Dustin Pastula. Once again, well, it's not in stereo this week. Was all last week. Right off the bat, let's get started. What did you think about week number 1, and what do you look forward to in week number 2?
I liked week number 1. It was good. I mean, it ran a little smoothly, but there was one little flaw I saw in week 1. It was the
what was that?
The Lions, their catch. Yeah. Now, I don't know how this happens, but you have a guy going up over the defender, catching the ball, coming down 2 feet inbounds, sliding to the back of the end zone, and when the play is dead, gets up, throws the ball down, and it's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, and here's what I don't understand. When I played football, I did the same exact thing, and it was a touchdown, people. That is a disgrace, and the Chicago Bears should be ashamed of themselves to call themselves winners in that game. The Detroit Lions won that game in my eyes. That was a touchdown. I don't care what anybody says.
I mean, every wide receiver in the NFL, in college, in high school, in Little League, you got the peewee little 6-year-olds running around. Every time someone catches the ball,
and
that's what they do.
And Pop Warner, that's a touchdown. I mean, and anywhere else, even in the NCAA,
it doesn't even matter.
Even in college, that's a touchdown. Anyway,
you get up, you throw the ball down. I mean, for them to call that right then and there,
it's disgrace.
When they could have been calling it the entire game.
It's embarrassment. I mean, that's what all it is. Also, I mean, the Texans upset the Colts. We'll talk about that. Packers injured 4 of the Eagles players, 2 of them for the season. We got the Redskins and McNabb beating the Cowboys. A couple controversial calls there, if you know what I mean.
Well, you know what?
You
got the most penalized guy in the NFL on your team.
You know what? If I was Wade Phillips, he'd be out of there. I mean that.
I don't think I could trust him on my line ever again.
No. We'll talk all about week number 1 in the NFL. But first, we promised you last week, and we're going to deliver right now. World Series. Who's going to the World Series? Dustin, you're first.
Well, I hate to say this because I'm not a fan, but I'm going to go with the Phillies and the Yankees.
This is a Phillies-based show,
but I can see the Rockies coming in the championship game against the Phillies for the division and taking them out. I can see the Rockies taking them out and going to the World Series. I can see it.
So which one's your pick? Which one's your pick?
I'm picking the Phillies.
Okay.
But I would not be shocked if the Rockies head all the way.
Okay.
Now I say the Rockies, if they get there, I don't say they win. They don't win the World Series. Okay. Whether they get there or not, because they're either going to go against the Rays or the Yankees, and both of those teams are going to beat them. But the Phillies stand a better chance in the World Series, but I'm saying it can't happen.
And you probably got that from me because you heard me talking to the producer here. I did actually say the Rockies and Phillies before he said anything, and we went through a run-through here, and he actually said he didn't say anything about the Rockies in the run-through.
Well, I did after you said it, but now I start thinking, the wheels start turning, and they start gearing, and
you start thinking anything in the run-through. Okay?
You start thinking. No, wait a minute. You start thinking to yourself. You start thinking, whoa, wait a minute. This white dude over here could be right.
But he didn't say a thing in the run-through. Okay?
No, that's right.
Here's the thing.
I did.
Really though, I mean, I think it's going to be the following. It's either going to be the Rockies or the Braves maybe catching the Phillies. I'm going to say Rockies in the World, not in the World Series, in the National League pennant. Phillies win that. Rays and Yankees. And you're right, it is going to be a rematch, but it's going to be a rematch of the 2008 World Series. The Rays and the Phillies, and I think the Phillies, with the pitching gems they have, Roy Halladay, Roy Oswalt, and Cole Hamels, I think, no, I don't think, I mean, I know. This.
Oh, you know now. Okay.
This is stone cold moral lock, okay?
Okay, he knows.
The Phillies will beat the Rays or the Yankees for all you fans out there.
Mind you guys, he's a medium, so he knows all this stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
see that?
He's got it all in his head.
Well, I know I do, but here's the thing. What do you mean this?
I didn't do anything.
Phillies will win the World Series this year. This is 2010. They will win the World Series. When we come back, though, what are we going to talk about? NFL Week 2? What do you think?
Of course, football.
Football? Sports Talk will be right back.